Fire alarm systems, testing and documentation.
Inspection process. Make sure that the disconnecting means is properly marked and secured. Junction boxes are labeled FA or fire alarm. That the fire alarm components located per the DSA approved plans are correct. Verify the ceiling access is provided as required to any attic spaces or other concealed spaces for heat detectors, dampers, etc. Ensure that device mounting heights are compliant. Remember, for peaked or sloped ceilings, a detector must be within 3 feet of the peak. Manual pull stations, when provided, must be mounted 48 inches maximum above the finished floor as measured to the top of the box. As part of the inspection and testing of fire alarm systems, we're going to be testing those elements that are associated with the fire sprinkler system as related to the fire alarm system. So that includes water flow switches, control valve supervision switches, i.e. tamper switches, and that they are connected to the panel, and when operated, the appropriate supervisory signal is transmitted and reflected on the fire alarm control panel. Need to ensure that the system battery tests are completed. This would be the 24-hour battery test with the inclusion of the alarm duration. Remember, that's 5 minutes for horn strobe type systems and 15-minute alarm duration for emergency voice systems utilizing speaker strobes. For emergency voice alarm systems, EVAC, ensure that the microphone is in the admin area and is accessible to staff. Note the power is on to the fire alarm control unit. Fire alarm control units do not indicate system trouble conditions. All panels should be clear and indicate a ready-to-operate function. In addition, the project inspector should be witnessing the testing to verify that the inclusion of the standard test form from NFPA 72 has been completed and provided to the project inspector, that all initiation devices were tested. That includes pull stations, heat, smoke, and any gas detectors, water flow switches, and tamper switches. Testing will include all notification appliances being tested, making sure that they are both audible and visible. System control functions, that these operations are verified, such as door hold opens release upon fire alarm, that the door unlocking or fire shutters or fire smoke dampers operate correctly, that the HVAC system shuts down, and that elevator recall and shunt trip operates properly. Verify supervising station receives all signals. Ask the contractor to provide a copy of the printout from the supervising station. The NFPA 72 record of completion is required per California Fire Code Section 907.7.2. Refer to NFPA 72 Figure 7.8.2 for the inspection document. Note that the initial element consists of 3 pages. However, there are many supplementary pages that could be included in the package dependent upon those features provided in the fire alarm system. Ensure the contractor is providing the owner and the PI with all of the materials stored in the documentation cabinet. This should include copies of as-built drawings, the DSA-approved plans, and any approved CCDs, etc. Operation and maintenance manuals, the completed form from NFPA 72 indicating the software and all devices. This would be the record of completion. A copy of site-specific fire alarm system software and any current updates. Verify that the documentation cabinet is properly labeled System Records Documents. Note that for systems that have many documents or many sheets of plans, that multiple cabinets are permitted. Also, verify that the supervising station contact information is available. Here's a copy of the System Record of Completion, Figure 7.8.2, which is available in NFPA 72. Please verify that the document has been signed by the contractor and all appropriate information is completed. Please refer to the completed copy of this document in the resource section. So let's go over what we've talked about today. We reviewed governing standards, references, applicable DSA 152 items, the interrelationship between NFPA 13 and NFPA 24 as related to civil and site work. We've gone through the architectural systems and building construction for those critical elements to fire and life safety, such as fire stop systems, fire-rated construction, and opening protection. We've discussed the fire and life safety related electrical and mechanical system elements, automatic fire suppression system features of NFPA 13, and the inspection and testing verification for fire alarm systems in NFPA 72.
This ends the Fire and Life Safety presentation. Thank you for following along.